Hello everyone, welcome back to another week on the channel. We haven't been at a whole pile, I suppose, maybe moving a few bales and that kind of stuff, and various other things, but mostly been here in the workshop. So the last time you were here, the truck of our power harrow was along here and our mulcher was sitting here, but as you can see, our mulcher is finished off now and our power harrow is just totally stripped. It couldn't possibly be stripped anymore, so every single thing is out of it. Every single hub has been removed. Every seal has been taken out. There's a double seal on them. Every bearding has been removed, and the majority of our beardings were pretty bad. I think there's only one or two really good ones left. Okay, so this is our primer. If any of you were watching the channel back when we done up the CVX 130, we used this primer also when we were painting the wheels of it. But as you can see, it's been in the tins with quite a while, so it's separated, so we have to mix it back up. The quickest way of doing that is something with a bit of a bend in it. This is a bit agricultural now, or a bit Irish, or a bit rural, but it's just a broken tine off of a rake, and I'll give it a whisk up with this now, and it'll whisk it up lovely. Right, so I have it there now in the perfect spot. It's mixing it thoroughly down through it. You have to be careful not to spill it absolutely everywhere, but yeah, we'll get it good enough doing it this way. So this time of the year, when the temperatures get colder, paint gets kind of thick and it can be quite heavy to apply. I'm just going to pour a bit of it in here now. Yeah, that's quite thick. It's probably too thick for the gun to put out, even though we have a heavy nozzle, so we're going to add a small bit of 2-pack tinners to it. The difference between 1K and 2K tinners is 2K basically doesn't cause any huge problems with your paint. 1K is more really suitable for cleaning your gun and all that kind of stuff. It just leads to problems. Your paint can itch, or your paint can X and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so another job that needed to be completed was a couple of these guys here, where our top hub bolts down onto the threads were totally gone on them, so we need to drill out them, retread them, and we'll put in these time-serts, they're called. They're a work tool, so we'll kind of show you the process of them going on there now. They're just a nice little insert, and we've done a few of them already fairly successfully, and there's just 2 hubs left to do. That'll make a job of her, but yeah, we'll do them now and we'll show you how that works. Right, so the bit of it is now being degreased. Sorry, I've my inserts done, and I've degreased all the holes because we put in a small bit of oil just to help help the tap down through it. So now we have this lad. It's practically a bolt with a tap head on the back of him, you know, that square head, and your insert threads into him like so, and you just screw down your insert like that. But I'm just going to get a small vice grips and hold the top of him and a bit of thread locker to ensure these guys stay in place. Okay, so a bit more done to the Harrow here now tonight. I just have the top of the bed painted, the bottom trough of the bed is painted. We've all gasket cut for the top of the bed. Here's our packet of seals ready to go into it, and here is all our bearings. All our new bearings are pressed in, ready to go. So what I'll be doing tomorrow is we just have a couple of these we must cut gaskets for, and bolt all these up, clean the underneath of them there where they're bolting, and put all, some of them were missing bolts, so put the ones with the bolts up, and put in our new bolts, squeeze them all, and then what will I be doing? We will be, might fit our rotors in, put our seals in, and put our gears back into the bed in, and we might seal up our bed in. I'm not sure yet how it'll go, whether that's the plan of action we're going to take. We might go a different road, and we might just kind of, we'll say, get all our back finished and all of that. But I have a bit more cleaning and painting to do, and I must also check over this box of top house bearings. Now my colour is slightly out. I was just working off of our local manufacturers there. I got them to mix paint for me, and through no fault of their own, entirely my fault, that was the colour I picked, so it's just slightly out. But I ordered our tines today, and I ordered the correct paint, so when everything is back together I'll just give it a quick flash of its correct colour, and it should turn out lovely. So that's it for tonight. Tomorrow we'll make another attack. So we turn off the tunes, then we get a copyright infringement. Don't want that. Won't make any money out of this one. So right, we've all our hubs squeezed down, every single one of them, and every single one of them is new seals, a double seal on all of them. New bolts on some of them because there were some bolts missing, washers, the whole lot. That's all squeezed, so it's practically time to turn it upside down now and start fitting hubs, or sorry, not hubs, or shafts to take our tines, and our tines should be here next week. So we might put our tines on during the week, you know, or sorry, up on the bench instead of trying to do it in underneath the power harrow. We might get a better squeeze in them. We also have we've plates to order as well that the tines bolt to instead of a nut. It seems to be a better setup. There's also something else I need to show you. I've been wire brushing them, and we got all these laser cut, so these will practically go down here. One of them done already. Go down here, and when you squeeze your nut down, that'll hold it at that side, and you just beat him up there, and the nut can't loosen then. So all of them are cut for it as well, and it's ready to go. So we're getting there, slowly but surely, but we are getting there. Look, there's probably another, between coming and going and doing various different other things, there's probably another week in it, so we'll get there, we'll get there. We have to go at the packer roller as well, which is another bit of an issue, but anyway. So right, that's it from me for this week, because I am away next week. I'm on holidays next week, so I don't think we'll have a video bar I get a chance to do one on the Friday when I come back. I don't know whether we'll get a chance to do one or not, so you mightn't see me for 2 weeks. So anyway, thanks very much all of you who've watched and tuned in, and look, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy this kind of content, go back through the videos. There's some interesting ones there, I think, in my opinion. It follows us kind of from what we'll be doing day to day, and you'll never know, you might learn something, or you might be able to comment and show me some trick or show me something. So Thank you very much, everyone, and we'll talk to you later.